Thank you for joining us, Creative Foods TV, one more time again. Today we have a very light and delicious dish for you guys. We have a seafood linguine pasta here for us. As you can see, all the seafood that we have here, we have shrimp, octopus, scallops, and a little bit of mussels on there as well. This is all the ingredients we're gonna need: olive oil, tomatoes, because we're gonna make our own tomato sauce. I just don't like the preservative and all the things that they added to it. Mushroom, garlic, salt, pepper. Simple and easy and delicious as that. So join us as we get into this dish and we'll show you how we do it out here on Creative Foods TV. First things first, we got our water on the pot right here. We're gonna get our pasta ready. We're gonna put a pinch of salt in there, and salt does increase the temperature of the water as well, make it boil faster. We're gonna put a squirt of olive oil in there as well, and that helps loosen up the pasta so it doesn't stick together. We're gonna put it on there until it comes to a boil, and then we're gonna put in our pasta in there. While we are here waiting for the water to be boiled, it's gonna start working on our sauce in the meantime as well, save a little time. So these tomatoes right here, we have 4 of them. We're gonna wash them down a bit. Cut them up like in dice size. You don't have to cut them up too much, and then cut them across one more time. Drop them in here. This tomato sauce is gonna taste very fresh, fresher than the one that you buy in the store for sure. So I just don't like the preservative that they put in it and all that kind of stuff, you know. So it's just better to do it yourself fresh. Take a couple minutes, but it doesn't take that long at all. So it's just easier for me that way. So I just go ahead and do it. This is kind of full right now, so I'm gonna just save the one for last. Actually, I may not even need it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my garlics in here. Give me some olive oil, put it in here. And that's supposed to be enough olive oil I've got in there. We're gonna put a dash of water in there as well. All right, and that should do it right there. Just gonna go ahead and give it a nice little blend up, and let all this just, you know, kind of mush down together. See, it's not as red as the one that you bought in the store because I didn't put no tomato paste in it, and I'm not going to put any tomato paste in it. So I'm just going to drop some mushrooms in there as well, and blend up these in there at the same time as well. It's kind of overloaded. Alrighty. So we got all these ingredients mixed up right now. I guess you could call this a tomato, mushroom, garlic sauce. And to our credit, we did not spill any, and it looked nice, thick, and rich, just like the one that you buy in the store. Only thing is you don't have the extra redness to it because we don't have no tomato paste in it. This is all natural that we have right here. So now our water is getting ready. It's boiling up right now. We're going to go ahead and take care of this, put the pasta in, and we're going to show you the rest of the process. Water is boiling. Let's go ahead and drop our pasta in there. I'll drop our pasta in there. Some on them on the side. It doesn't really go down that much, so you gotta kind of wait till it's kind of heat up a little bit and get a little bit translucent. And we just go ahead and just stir it around in the pot and let all of them submerge into the water. And while you're doing that as well, whenever you cover the pot, you gotta be careful because it will probably boil all the way over on your fire. So just want to keep an eye on it for it. Or you can just keep it to the side like this and let it boil up, but it still might boil over as well. So just let you know. You want to come back in the middle of your pasta and just kind of open up a little bit. Just push them around a little bit. That all that we put in there help them not to stick, but if they're too close together as well, they will boil up on each other. So just want to come and just give them a little run around. All right, we're coming back to checking our pasta right now. Looks like it's just about done, as you can see. So we're gonna take it off. What we need to do as well, we need to save some of this pasta water for later on. So I'm gonna put a little bit up in here, just enough that we may need. If this pasta does get dry out or anything like that, we just put some of this on top of it. You know, the water from the pasta, still the same flavor. Put it in there and keep the same texture, flavor, everything going on. Just put this to the side. We're gonna Kill the fire and take this off. Next step, we're gonna come with a big pot. Let it heat up a bit before I put our olive oil in here. We have our seafood mix in here. We're just gonna cook it up in a little bit, kind of stir fry, like add our sauce in it, salt, pepper, and let the mix go. Our pot is nice and heated. Go ahead, put some olive oil in there. Nice little squirt, cover the pot, bottom. Let that heat up a bit before we add our seafood mix. See our pot getting a nice little smoky. So we're just gonna drop the content in here. These are very easy to cook, so you don't want to leave them in there too long or cook them for too long, get them too hard and chewy. So it's a little stir fry process we're gonna do. Add a pinch of salt on it. Black pepper. We're gonna cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we add our pasta and our sauce in there as well. Now let's get a nice little cook time on it. Just go ahead and pour some sauce in there. Let the sauce heat up with it as well. You don't want to cook them all the way through. Again, we want to make sure that they are not, hard and chewy when we cook them. So add our pasta in here, pasta sauce in here, and it looks so delicious. And it smells so amazing as well. And this is all natural, handmade here, right in front of your face. And you can do it as well. You don't have to go to the store to buy everything. I mean, you have to go to the store to buy tomatoes unless you grow them in the backyard. Once this pasta sauce gets heated up a nice little bit, then we're gonna put our pasta in there and combine all flavors together. Got our pasta right here. Just go ahead, add it into it. So we did not add any salt into the pasta mix, so it's gonna put a pinch of salt on there again. Salt to your taste. Some people like it more than some. Some people is diabetic, so they can't have much salt as well. So if you can do without salt, you do without salt. This is not too much salt. This is what we have here so far. Looks amazing, smell delicious. And that pasta water we told you about earlier, we're just gonna add a dash into it just to add a little extra flavor on it. And that should be able to do it. Now the last thing I'm gonna add to this, just because I want a little spice, I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper in there as well. Just to spice it up. I like spice in my pasta, so add a little spice. You could also add red chili flakes in there as well after it's finished or whatever. So just give this one last stir and then it's ready to be plated up. We have some fresh Italian parsley right here. It's only right that we put it in the pasta. So cut off a portion of it. Give it a nice little rinse. Cut off all the extra stems on them. And give it a nice little chop. All right, now that we got the parsley in there, give it a nice little mix. Also gonna add an extra flavor in there as well. And as you can hear this, it's a nice pasta. Nice pasta with a nice sauce. Gonna give it a nice little plate right here. And this is the final product that we have right here. Our seafood mixed linguine pasta with a tomato, garlic, mushroom sauce. Just a beautiful delight. Just an amazing and beautiful delight. Looks very delicious, easy to make. All right, ladies and gentlemen, want to thank you for joining us for another episode of Creative Foods TV today again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your families, friends. Thank you for coming out and check out the channel, taking the time out of your day. And I hope you get to try this dish at home. And I hope you get to enjoy it. Bon appetit.